Oh, what do they do? What do they do? What do they do? Y'all, this is my little night off, y'all. I be ducking, bro. What do they do? What do they do? Y'all, when it's wintertime, I love my skulls. Love my skulls, man. I got them in every color, y'all. Y'all gonna get tired of me. Y'all gonna get tired of me wearing it. Y'all be messed up. Like, good God. Stop. I'm too goofy. Welcome to Club Spirit. Welcome to Club Spirit. Don't get myself straight. Welcome to Club Spirit, y'all. Welcome to Club Spirit. I've been gone for 2 days, y'all. A whole lot happened in 2 days. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. When I took my 2 days off, I really took 2 days off, and I haven't done that in a minute. Like, well, yeah, when I was sick, I did. But I was like, I rested. And yesterday, I was like, I was gonna come on, right? Then I was like, I'm gonna do more meditation. Then I was like, I want to do more meditation. Then I was like, I'm come on that morning. Then I was like, 12:12. What do they do? I said 12:12. So yeah, this one is working. But yeah, so we in here tonight. Club Spirit, just waiting on people to come on in. What do the lonely do at Christmas, man? What do the lonely do? Christmas is in so many days, and I have not bought a gift yet. I have not. So, yeah, so. Hi. Hi, how are you? I was like, starting off already, because not gonna lie, thank you for tapping the hearts. Not gonna lie, if I get game stock tonight, man, I got a doozy. I mean, we playing chess tonight. We all on that Masonic board tonight. We gonna be playing chess, you know. I'm from the South. What do the lonely do at Christmas? So we're in the Club Spirit, man. We gonna just, I guess we gonna start out with what the lonely do at Christmas, I guess. What do the lonely do? Just watch. What do the lonely do? We gonna introduce Club Spirit to the people that haven't been in clubs. This is Club Spirit. All right. We don't. We not. No, I cannot. At Christmas. Okay, welcome to Club Spirit. We're gonna start it off there. You see, we started our Club Spirit because we come up in the middle of the night, because we already know in the late night hours, and this is the time that you're going through grief, right? This isn't the time that you're alone. This is the time that you're going through divorce and the room is silent. This is the time that you're going through serious spiritual warfare. That's what we're here for. We're here to uplift, because I've been there. So we just in here. We're going to kick it tonight. I haven't been here in 2 days, so we're going to really kick it. I got a lot to say. So what I'm getting is, like, you don't have to be lonely for Christmas, man. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna be supporting you right now. So, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I have been alone at Christmas, right? I'm not gonna lie. Like, when your family checks out on you, or when you go through divorce, you know, it's just the family dynamic is out of the way. And then sometimes you be sitting there on Christmas Day, and you just like, how did this happen? You know. So I understand. Some of y'all that judge our family members, man, y'all need to check on them at this time of the year. If you feel that something's wrong with them, just don't be judgmental. Just make a call and say you all right, because it's a hurting feeling. It's a hurting feeling when you wake up on Christmas Day and you don't have nobody there. So so we here, but we here at Club Spirit, man. We here every night because we don't want nobody to be like sad on out all night. Really, we here to uplift. We in here for positivity. So I never know what goes on with Club Spirit. The playlist goes. I match currently with the playlist. If you know, sometimes the music stops and it goes left. All right. So since we made our introduction, yeah, I understand how it feels to be lonely for Christmas, man. Yeah. Sometimes a lot of us do make Christmas all about materialistic things too. Sometimes it's all about family, you know. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna give a few minutes to a few people. All right. So the first one, Chrisean Rock. I heard this. This is what I heard, bruh. Wait, hold on. This is what I heard. We gonna use this right here, right? She's talking about spiritual platforms like myself. Okay, let me stop that right there. See, a lot of y'all don't understand how manipulators manipulate. All right, they know they come at you with trauma bond. Same thing with Kiki Jones. Kiki Jones is a covert narcissist. All right, so what she does is she's gonna relate to you with a trauma bond. So a lot of y'all women are looking at her physical looks, but you also trauma bonding with her as well. So it's like when you do that, it's like they can manipulate you. So she's always saying, I got my mental health. But she be coming on here all the time, trolling and calling people. She be on here. She be on other people's and trolling and calling them all types of names. So now you worried about your mental health. Also, there's another thing, young people. We gonna say something about honesty. Honesty is not negativity. The truth is the truth. That is light. I always bring in light. I work with God. I work with God. I do not stay in the back. Okay, that's dark. I don't want to ever go back to the dark. I stand in my light. I stand in my truth. I speak my truth. And you don't like it, I don't give a care. You don't like it. So that's not negativity. That's what's wrong with some of y'all. Nobody can tell y'all anything. So it's just like, no. How you gonna learn? You don't come in this world equipped. Hell, I'm not equipped all the way. I don't know everything. I sit there and I listen. I have a business partner that calls me all day, right? I could be like, yo, I know this business. You don't have to call me and tell me what to do. No, I want to learn more. Keep telling me. So I know on the next project, we got this. That's how you learn. It's so, the negativity and all this other stuff. No, the truth is the truth. And that's what the problem is right now with this child. When somebody is going to put the flag on the plate, because it's like, this is the most selfish act that you can ever do. Because I work with a lot of addicts. Hell, I'm an alcoholic. I'm 5 years clean, though. That's why I'm in the light, right? So I work with a lot of women. Matter of fact, I run, like I said, partners. I manage a house full of women, a halfway house. I manage it, okay? So, also I work in here, right? So, a lot of women, when they at least, sometimes it's forced, but sometimes they know they're not good, the better good for their children, and they walk away. All right. So no, this person is holding on to the child for one, because she don't want to go to prison now. Two, she don't want to admit her truth. And all of us that's sitting up here and y'all patting the back, because if y'all go to church or whatever, like all y'all doing wrong. How one minute you gonna spot? That's when I tell my girls. How one minute you gonna spite? You gonna give me any type of Bible verse, but you don't live in the word. You can speak the word. I told my girls, I don't like I don't like nouns. That's nouns. Nouns are just words, right? All right. I don't do adjectives. What I do is verb. I do what is action. I use that and put it in my life, and so that's what I do, right? So, if y'all believe in this, I think y'all need to go and get readjusted with your spirituality, because no way. And then some of y'all black people, let's get this straight. And I'm not dark. I love my red skin. You know, I love my color. I love my caramel. You know what I mean? But let's just be real. If she did not have the doe eyes, and her hair was a little bit kinkier, if she was 4C, and she was 4 shades darker, let's just say like a Flo Milli, if you know who that rapper is, because that's funny. Flo Milli had a baby, right? If y'all know this rapper, right? She's from Alabama, I think. So she pushed it out, and then 2 weeks later, she's on the concert. What kind of parent that is? That's called growing up. Like I said, I grew up in the South. I listened to my elders. I got my wisdom, from bouncing my ass up and making mistakes also. But I got my wisdom from my older aunties, because I sat down and I listened. I didn't curse them out. I didn't call them bitches. I listened. I didn't call them old. I listened. So, what my old aunties used to say about that is, that's called house nigga syndrome. House nigga. Just because a person, Ted Bundy, he got away with it too, right? Whole serial killer. Went in what was that, Jacksonville? He did his thing in Colorado and Oregon, came back down in Florida and wiped out a whole lot of women went with him, because why? They thought he was a handsome man. He can talk because he went to law school too, right? So this, she's trauma bonding with you. When she's saying, you're affecting my mental health. Okay, what about your child? And y'all, I'm not the best mother, because I had to go through my stuff, and I'm still going through I'm trying to make mine right for my kids. But you see, I'm in my light. I stay, and this is not, what I'm saying is not my content. My content is Club Spirit. So I don't sit up here and just I'm not the perfect parent. Oh, hell yeah, I'm learning too, because there was some years lost. But I'm in my light, and I can say I did it. The point is, if you say you did it, and you're working towards it, and you stand in and take your accountability, because a lot of people, that's what holds us back there in that dark, y'all. We don't take what is called our accountability, right? So she's using special words to y'all, and this is how she works y'all, right? Yeah. Okay. Now she drunk though, right? Is she drunk, right? Okay, let's go. see me repost y'all pages because I like y'all be highlighting the positive things, but the negative, like, negative is true. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. We going through a whole, like, I work here, right? And I know I'm at a point, I don't even talk to the people that just come in here and they think it's a vacation. They do what they want to do. But today, you know what I did? I was like, I'm getting, when they was trying to hide with the girl and the man, they'd be like, trying to go off and have sex. I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you do. Y'all can go off and have sex all you want. Go. But you'll be back. Well, why you gonna say that? Well, why you doing it then? That's your consequence. I think I got more attention when I just said I don't give a fuck. Because they like, so you don't care that we do that? No, I don't care. Go find a room. I don't care. Go all 30 minutes an hour. Have a ride and everything. I don't care. And this is what they was like. Because I'm really like a drill sergeant with them, right? At this point, I don't care. Because I have warned so many times in here. And it's so funny because if y'all have been watching the series of what I've been doing the last 3 days, it's been funny. I walked in, if people know who I am, cool. People don't know, I walked in and I said, when I'm done talking, that's it. There is no, I can't help you at this point. And I walked off. So they think I'm serious. So there's this young lady, she knows, she can feel that I am highly disappointing in her. Because, she comes in and she's worried about her kids, but then she's anyway, she was just rubbing on his leg and she's like, because my name is Kirsten. Miss Kirsten. I don't care. That's what you want to do. But if I tell you you're going to come back, truth hurt. You doing what you're supposed to do. Truth hurt, man. So let's keep going. Because I only want to give her so many minutes. Because I got to do Kanneka mom too. And then we're going to do ClubSpirit. I got to talk about Kanneka's mom too. What's going on with her. Because I got something good for y'all. Somebody admitted something. It got overlooked. Hold on, let me go back. We gonna stay tuned about the Kanneka thing. Chrisean Rock, if you come in here, because you do come in here, let me tell you something. I don't want to be endorsed by no demon. Do you understand? I don't want your celebrity endorsement. Really, to be honest with you, I have people watching me, and they on a higher caliber than you ever will be. They not even gonna let you in their party. Oh, trust me, because because of my gifts, I got invited to the party. No, I sold my soul to God. I ain't sell my soul to that. So trust me, I don't need your name affiliated. I don't want you to endorse me. I don't want you to repost me. I don't want anything to do with you like that, right? No. Because I'm a celebrity. No, let me tell you something, boo-boo. We the same. We piss, we shit, and then you don't have a house. You don't have a car. We are the same. What makes you better? Because you get some notoriety, notoriety, or you know what I'm saying. You get some attention. I don't want nothing. See, ClubSpirit is here to uplift. We on the positive, and we pour into people that are going through spiritual warfare in the middle of the night. We pour into you, because what I do is when I leave here and when I go and lay in my bed, and I go into my deep dark and when I go into that deep trance of a meditation, I get connected to my Father. My Father pours into me. I pour into y'all. I learn lessons with him every day, because you got to be teachable, right? So I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not here for the follows. I'm not here for it. I'm not here to say like. I'm not here. I'm not here with the cash app. I'm not here for the pay, because what I do is free. Me showing you got ClubSpirit is non-judgmental, but it's a club. But then it's me showing you how to have an individual relationship with God, and you don't have to have it like in the Christian way. Your personal relationship, your seed, not me go give the minister my seed. I'm telling you how. You don't have to go and give him no money, because prayers are free. People like me that can actually see your energy and see what's around you and tell you what you need, not what you want. I don't do fortune, right? That's for free. Sometimes when you do that, you're contracted by God. So he tells you, I'm going to pay you. And you're going to have to sit there and believe it. So I don't want nothing. I don't want no endorsement. I don't want none of that. But it's like, yeah, we tear you up. When you come in here, I tear you up. You can go back to all the other ones. When you come in here, when was that starting? I've been tearing your ass up. Of course, I'll wave a white flag, because I'm worse than Tia ever could have been. Let's see. Y'all, I can't see if I'm writing anything. I cannot see. So that's all I have to say about that. That's all I dedicate. Now, it's Christmas. Yeah, I'm just listening. I'm reading. Okay. Gang stalkers. We've been waiting. We got a show for y'all, gang stalkers. I told you don't have to leave me alone. I got it. Now we gonna move. Because some of these people in here that are writing bad stuff, some of them they're signed in here to write bad stuff. And I have been warning since August. Okay. All right. So, y'all ready? Okay. So a lot of y'all think Kanneka mom is going through, she's getting crazy or whatever. Kanneka mom, because I know firsthand, Kanneka mom is going through what is called spiritual warfare. Kanneka mom did sell her daughter's soul. It was a tactical movement. Her daughter was being stalked before it happened. Kanneka went to a lab, did lab work, regular lab work, found a match. Let's just be real. y'all think y'all staying in these private rooms, and y'all think y'all upstanding. This is what y'all do, right? So it was all tactical. See, they have people that actually do be following you or come in here and write crazy stuff in here. to try to discredit you, and they get paid. You know how I know? Because I had to fight it. See, the goal is either discredit you. First round, that's what they're doing her. They put something in her food and drink. There's something that's real true of called remote mind control. These people believe, I'm telling you, the crazier it sound, the more that they can get away with. Right? So I told y'all don't have to leave me alone. Because, first of all, they should have left me alone, because I would have died as a mortal. For real. Because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was. These people was acting crazy with me. I also made an app too. It was like I made a healthcare app that I cut out the middleman also. Like I cut out the insurance. And then I was like, we come at your home and you don't need insurance. The government said, hey. People can control your mind. They can run control. They can control you. But something is being leaked to her. And see how these people do. They're very tactical. They can come and get with your family member. They can go and get with a friend. Somebody that maybe you haven't seen in years come back around. And then they just, you come in, So you come in and they're there for a reason. With me, I had some Army friends I haven't seen in 18, 15, 20 years. They came from the Army. One of these girls was living in a top penthouse suite. She's not a captain or anything. She's just a secretary. Like she said, she works in the office, driving a Jaguar and everything. Yeah. So what's going on is phase one with her. Like, y'all remember Zach TV, and it wasn't like she called and tried to warn him, because that was Kanneka mom then. See, Kanneka mom was good, she was good with him then. Then she found out she'd been had. Now she wanna speak. So now you don't know who put something in your food. First thing is to discredit you, right? So they're gonna make you, go crazy to a point that you do have to go a 72-hour hold. Sometimes they inquire. They have the doctors backing them up. They got the judges. They got the police. They got everything. They good. These people good. They make the reality. They make your reality. Real talk. So, like, you ever seen Beauty? Y'all saw that first season of Beauty in Black, and she goes and meets this woman, the lawyer, and Melody, whatever her name is. They sit down. They at a restaurant. Even it was a bad scene, like acting scene though. But the moment she said, and they got up and they left, that's real. That's real. That's real. And I told y'all, y'all should have. So the next thing they do is, since you want to keep going. Okay, so you want to keep going. See, the difference between her and I is, I know I'm somebody, and I know who I am. I'm really, I can't be messed with, right? She needs all the protection she needs, because the next part is going to be trying to be a deletion. Hell yeah, they tried with me. They had one of my associates. This guy I was seeing had got a rental car. I have said this story 1,000 times. I didn't even know where he got it from. You know what I mean? And he had his clothes in the back, had all his tools, and I even, I'm just like, oh, do. Then when we got towards where we supposed to go, We had nothing but static electricity in that car. I don't have to believe it. You can look it up. Sometimes that's called angel wings. They literally lifted me out that car that night. The static electricity was so bad, I said, you got to pull over, and I got to go in this hotel for the night. You can go back to Lake Charles. That's where you're supposed to go, Lake Charles, Louisiana. Louisiana have a lot of dumping fields. I'm just going towards my dad, right? And, so that's what it is. So, y'all should have, y'all come in here and y'all do this gang stalking, but somebody told. Y'all need to go and find out who this person is. You want to hear what she said? You want to hear what she say? Okay, because this really happens, y'all. This happened to her. All right? So this woman is now crying because she's a part of it. She was a part of it. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Wait, what she says? Wait. Listen to what she says.
Now they want to call my phone. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Can't nobody tell me not to say it. Because my soul tired. Because when I die, I want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to heaven knowing that I know stuff. Or I got stuff on my heart. So I'm about to say what it is.
Hey.
I was put into a program.
You hear that?
I was put into a program before Kanneka died.
You heard it? I was put in a program. CIA. That's how they get them. Keep going. Keep telling the truth, girl. Because, some of y'all think y'all family members gone crazy. Somebody, they be like, yo, they following you. Like, yo, you got schizophrenia. Keep going, girl. What they do?
And, I was put into a program before Kanneka died. I was in Atlanta. And fast forward to when Kanneka died. Somebody it's a program, y'all. It's a program. And they put innocent people in this program for propaganda. And I'd rather get this off my chest. Because I said if I die, I'm going to...
Anybody the Illuminati won't. Anybody the elite won't. Because they wanted her body part. Because they had her blood work. Her mama was in on it. Because she was a part of that group, right? Sometimes when you're in that group, you got to give what is called a sacrifice. But the thing is, really, that's another thing. You're not going to get no protection, because how you going to give your daughter a sacrifice and then you going to holler on God, and you gave out a blood sacrifice. You wanted to go through blood. You signed your name with blood. Man, no. That's why she going really Looney Tune too, right? So y'all hear there is a program? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anybody that comes with, like me, a truth teller, because they knew I was coming before I even knew I was coming. They knew. They knew who I was affiliated, or who was gonna come and they knew. Y'all don't know this is a real spiritual war out here. And it's going right in your faces. Sometimes these people are hidden in plain sight. They tried that at me at work on Friday. That was like 3-4 Fridays ago, y'all. They had a drunk man acting like he was drunk in the front. Now, he perfectly parked his car. He came in there and he was like, yo, I work here, and he needed to get in the building. But he was smart enough not to touch the threshold, right? So he acted crazy with me. But then when white people came out, when all of a sudden the people, I think maybe they thought they could snatch me and go. I thought I was going to go around, because they had a brown, that brown Cadillac SUV. I want to say about a 22 to 24, the whatever. But it was sitting out there and waiting in the back. And then with me and my coworker, we saw it. They hauled ass. So then, when the police got recalled, they took their time. Then they send the police because they got them in this. Like they got this people in this. So no lights. Man trying to enter a building, a hospital, right, or whatever, right? I'm just gonna say a hospital, right? He's trying to enter. No lights, one cop, no backup. Then they went around back. They took their time. I don't know. They know I'm a reader. They took their time. They was talking back there. Then it was like, we can't find them. I'm like, well, why y'all went all the way back there? That field, we don't have no fields. We just have a building, right? So 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, they start walking him down the street. The cops telling him to go. Now he that belligerent. He said he had, yeah, they did that show. That's what they do though. What's that guy that one in Memphis? Yeah, Nicholas Ty, I think. Okay, let's keep going. Y'all upstanding the people though. And the funny thing is y'all being used. Some of y'all lower levels, y'all will never get to what these people, the people that really making the calls, you will never. They're called the 1% for a reason. You got to do work to get to that 1%. You got to do work to get to the 5%. Because the 1% knows everything. You think I'm going to let you know everything? And I'm snatching all the money? Oh, no, I'm going to make you work. So some of y'all are being used, like for real. Like, y'all bending over in the ass doing anal stuff to get y'all third eye. Meanwhile, y'all can actually just give God and you can see. Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna die with my head. I'm not gonna point fingers. Everybody knew what was up. That's why people treated her different. Kanneka was a part of something we called gang stalking, okay? And it started way before Kanneka died. And it's about to get real fucking deep. We were watching that child way before she died. Even that video when it was on 13th and Chrisean, they were watching her. They were watching her every move. She would still tell everybody was
Thanks.
Everybody knew what was up. She the only one that didn't know what was up. She trusted these people.
Your friends.
People that were her
they hire your friends.
From her.
They come and get you. They come and get them.
Her friends before she could speak properly.
That's why one had to die, right?
They were in on it because they wanted to. I believe that they were threatened.
Oh yeah.
I believe that.
Well, she found out. Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
They were scared.
This is like mafia. You know that?
But they couldn't. That thing that happened at the hotel was supposed to happen. We are living in these last days. Like seriously. When they killed that girl, whoever put her in that program, that gay stalking program, they killed that girl. I'm not trying to be no conspiracy theorist, but everything I'm speaking on, I know for a fact.
Checkmate, bitches.
That girl don't even have a tombstone on her grave, but her mother driving a car. A car. You moved, but your daughter don't have a tombstone. Zach, and this is her.
A lot of people died around this.
See, I didn't know Kanneka, but I knew Zach. And we had a lot of conversations. They killed my.
That's been eating her up, bro. You that's been eating her up, huh? You that's been eating her up, huh? That some of y'all, I guess how we said what the lonely do, right? So
that's what it is. So, yo, y'all should have y'all come in here and y'all do this gang stalking, but somebody told.
Yeah, so now hold on, I'm late though. So I'm sorry, I'm late. So I put what 40 minutes in here on that. That's deep, huh? Where y'all at? Where y'all at tonight? Where y'all at? I told y'all in a reading in August, y'all are going to get phone calls because something is about to come out with this association right here, and people gonna have to answer, and some people will die after this. I told y'all this. Go back to my readings, bro. They was talking all summer long. All summer long. Where y'all at? That's how it happens. What she's saying is true. I'm a living eyewitness. They spike my weed. They find your weakness. They watch you. They monitor you. They find your weakness. My weakness at the time was alcohol, men, money, and weed. They engineer it. They put people in your life. Then it's like when you start seeing people following you, they call what it's called street theater, right? Yo, I had a woman show up at the Galleria in Houston. No, I wish they had tapes back then. This woman had rollers and a robe. It was like, he's my man or whatever. Like, you wanted me to act a fool. Like, that's what they want you to do. So the thing was, they beat me the first time. Hell yeah, they did. They Kanneka mom me. Oh, they did it twice. Like, and because I didn't understand what was going on. But the last time in 2020, it was just so weird because, I was dying too. Because that's part two. Step one is we gonna try to discredit you. Okay, so we gonna give you spiritual warfare. We gonna throw energies at you. We gonna throw everything at you, right? Then it's like you're gonna get illness, you're gonna get sick, or you have people playing. I had people playing. I had like Angie Stone, forced car wrecks, people trying to be the last ninja, trying to do car wrecks and everything else, girl. I mean, I said, girl, like, we on the phone. All that's true. So with me, I had a friend. They introduced me to the weed business. And it was legal, right? It's legal at this point. But we got the good high grade, right? And so my cousins had something. They said the weight was off, but it was ziplocked, right? So my cousins make a call and me like, yo, weight off. I'm like, why? It should be 2.2. Me like, nah, it ain't 2.2. So we broke it. They gave me some. I smoked it. And when you say I was acting like Teresa Martin, I wish Facebook really got rid of a whole lot of footage. I think I still have footage on my Facebook where I'm like having a mask and I'm having like a bandana. Thank God that one doesn't erase. And people like, yo, is she getting possessed? Yeah. That was it. That was that. Because I was smoking that wacky tacky. And they put stuff in your weed. They put stuff in my weed. They did it to Young Pharaoh too. Even though he was asking for the mushrooms. But no, I'm not asking for it. I didn't ask for it, baby. I'm assigned because I am who I am. I'm not saying who I am. I've been assigned because I am who I am. I'm a speaker. I'm voice, so no, I didn't ask for it. You're assigned by the CIA, the elite, so you don't ask for it. So what in the hell you're talking about? You didn't hear what she just said? They got a program. They train them. So how you ask for it? How you ask for how do you know them? No, I'm not gonna. You asking too many questions. If you got it, you got it. You gotta go. I don't have to prove myself. How do I know them? Because I'm a smart black woman. That's how I know them. Intelligent. I have like oh, you gonna try to beat me spiritually? You know, y'all was gonna try. They trying to box me spiritually. They was throwing energy over there in my house, bro. They was throwing it. Then it was like, there y'all go. No, don't discredit me. Do you want me to? Hey, let me play this again, y'all, so they can hear again, because they coming in now. You know, now they like. So let's play this again, because we gonna keep playing it till everybody hear, and so we can get them. You know, so you know, if you're associating, you putting your name in here, and you're not backing out, that you should be backing out of here. You should be. But let's play this again. Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened in that New Orleans? What happened? What happened? What? Y'all keep coming in here. I asked for it, huh? Did she ask for this?
I'm freaking out.
Did she ask for it? I'm gonna keep playing it.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Because I'm gonna get my justice, and I'm gonna get her justice too.
Because my soul tired.
Because it's time.
I wanna go to heaven. I don't wanna go to
You
heaven.
protecting people that don't give a shit about you.
I got stuff on my heart. So I'm about to say
They don't give a shit. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. You paying the same amount of gas, right? You paying your bills, right? You paying with us, right? You still got your jobs, and then you do what you do, right? Whoever this is, right? They not coming in and saying, we'll give you all the knowledge up front. They're not gonna give you that 1%. The funny thing is, you can get the 1% if you got with God. If you was a soldier or a follower of God, he'll break down what is the 1% to you. See, that's why I asked for it, because they knew I was going to do this. Somehow they have people that, you know, maybe there was something called CIA, called Stargate. They knew some of us was coming. They knew. Go and look it up. Official files. So do you want me to keep going? Wait, what she say? Because, I mean, like, I would quit. Because I told y'all, some of y'all who in this, y'all gonna die. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Because y'all don't know how to pull out when y'all need to pull out.
Fast forward to when Kanneka died. Somebody put, it's a program, y'all. It's a program.
You don't say. She asked for that.
Innocent people in this program.
Innocent people. They don't ask. You didn't ask for that.
I'd rather get this off my chest.
She asked for that.
I'm gonna die with my
She asked for that. She asked for her kidney be taken out. She asked for her to be dumped in that freezer like that because somebody in the elite needed a kidney. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would they do that for your child? Because I'm a smart black woman. That's how I know. Intelligent. I have like no. Wait, hold on. Let me turn it down. So we don't deserve nothing. Nobody deserves. Everybody deserves peace. No matter what. You at home, right? That girl did not deserve that. Hell, I didn't deserve it. I just came in on my birthright, right? So I came into this. I was born into this. I didn't know nothing. So. Look, if I was you, I'll back out. If not, I'm going to start reading y'all. And I'm going to start telling your private business. I'm not answering questions. See, in spirituality, God gives messages. You have to be open to be teachable. I don't have time for questions. You got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. But they know what I'm saying. I was y'all back out. Like I said, I was born in this. I'm a royal. Y'all know about that? Y'all know about that? I'm a royal. I can't be touched. I wasn't even supposed to be touched. Somehow, somehow, uh, the Queen of King James, the Queen of Scots, whatever the hell. Some of those descendants came from Scotland, came through Virginia, then they came through to Tennessee, then they came through. I'm family crested, certified. So they came through. One brother that fought in the Civil War, you know, got rid of a Sabine Indian. That's royal. See, I got something very unique. I have Creole. I have that going on. I have the King James going on. I have West Indian. I come from a line of healers. When I was getting attacked, I had Oshun dancing around me, protecting me. That's how powerful my ass is. Oshun. No, I'm speaking through spirit. You don't know how that happens. I'm speaking through spirit. I'm speaking from my soul. I'm not speaking here. That means God is working within me because I'm connected. I'm tapped in. Something that 1% know how. It's something that y'all can't do. They're not gonna tell you how to do that. You so tapped in when you go to bed, you hear him. But I'm his daughter though, so that happens. We don't have time for that. I'm at work. How am I? Make it make sense. Y'all fighting for the wrong people. Thank you. Take them out. Take them out. If they ask any question, take them out. If they come in and try to discredit, take them out. So that's the truth that happened with Kanneka. Interesting. I back it. I witnessed it. It does happen. There have people that probably right now that came across my channel or coming across my channel that are actually currently getting harassed. Baby, you're not crazy. It's time for the light to come in. And guess what? I was knighted to bring in the light. This is light time. Y'all been waiting for it, right? Y'all be like, yo. Wait, what? The Messiah coming, right? The Messiah coming, right? Oh, he coming. He coming. Yeah, they did. They did. They gave her kidney to Sydney. That's why she was targeted. Actually, I can prove more if they keep coming in here and they discredit me and they y'all call me one more name. I got some more tea. Y'all need to share this because I got tea. And I'm not even a tea page. I got the tea. I told y'all somebody was, Aphrodite, didn't I tell you some people won't have to answer this. I said one day y'all were in here and y'all was like, oh, she's crazy. As I sip my water. I just need one crazy one. I'm coming with more. Oh, you missed it. We figured out what happened to Kanneka. You want to hear it again? Okay, let's hear it again. Like, cause we gonna keep hearing it, like keep sharing. Cause, like, really, let me before I play this, um, again, and then I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer to back me. Okay. Um, I did reach out to Teresa Martin, and then I was like, "Yo, I can heal you," because for me to go through that, I had to be healed. It's a process. It's a long process. Then now really hearing this, nah, you don't need no healer. You need to go through every inch that I went through. When them demons be throwing you across the room, or when the energy takes you from that's true, from the windows to the wall. Yeah, I hope they whooping your ass all night. You so confused, cause that's like it's like they doing it and then God on you and he whooping your ass at the same time. I had that too, because I did not want to surrender of who I was. So he like, all right. So what they did was they put me in a faster, what is called ascension. I had to go through a crash course. It took 5 years though to get here to speak it, and I can actually articulate it, because you can't articulate things like this because of emotion. A lot of people are trained. If a person is, it's like, oh my God, they're following me. Oh my God, oh my God. You're going to think that that person is manic instead of actually listening to them. So I guess this is what the lonely do for Christmas. It's a lot of family members. Y'all checked out. Y'all don't even know why or what, and then it's true. What the lonely do? Some of y'all just left them, thinking they're crazy. Some of them on meds because they know something, or they were about to do something, or they were about to tell. Some of them just like Kanneka's friend not here. That guy Zach TV's not here. A lot of people had to go. A lot of people about to go. I'm not going. I got goons. I got protectors. A lot of y'all, like, told y'all. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So let's play this again. Because I need this out, like, for real, like, since my moderator didn't hear it. This is what happened to Kanneka, Aphrodite. This is what happened.
Everything I'm freaking out.
Everything I said.
Now they want to call my phone. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And can't nobody tell me not to say it. Because my soul tired. Because when I die, I want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to heaven knowing that I know stuff. Or I got stuff on my heart. So I'm about to say what it is. I was put into a program. Before Kanneka died. And, I was put into a program before Kanneka died. I was in Atlanta.
They took her to Atlanta. You just don't know who. So don't say you deserved it. No.
It's a program, y'all. It's a program.
They get to your closest people.
They put innocent people in this program for propaganda. And I'd rather get this off my chest. Because if I die, I'm going to die with a bottle in my head. I'm not going to point fingers. Oh, everybody knew what was up. That's why people treated her different. Kanneka was a part of something we call gang stalking, okay? And it started way before Kanneka died. And it's about to get real fucking deep. We were watching that child way before she died. Even that video 14th and Chrisean. They were watching her. They were watching her every move. She went to the hotel. Everybody was on it. Everybody knew what was up. She the only one that didn't know what was up. She trusted these people. People that were her friends from program. People that were her friends before she could speak properly. I don't think that they were in on it because they wanted to. I believe that they were threatened. I believe that they were threatened and they were scared. And they wanted to tell her, but they couldn't. That thing that happened at the hotel was supposed to happen. We are living in these last days. Like, seriously.
But I've been saying for the last lives who I am.
Put her in that program. That gay stalking program.
Gotta figure out who I am.
I'm not trying to be no like conspiracy theorist, but everything I'm speaking on, I know for a fact.
Oh, I know for a fact too, sister.
That girl don't even have a tombstone on her grave. But her mother driving a car, a new car. You moved, but your daughter don't have a tombstone. Zach, and this was gonna hurt. See, I didn't know Kanneka, but I knew Zach. And we had a lot of conversations. They killed my...
They killed Zach.
Zach definitely no gang related. That was an orchestra.
Ooh, won't come out. Ooh, no tea.
Because he was digging into... Excuse me. Because he was digging into things. Okay? Zach unlocked the key to this whole shit. And they were scared.
And this is Zach's spirit and Kanneka's spirit coming through from the back. My mama always said, what goes on in the dark will always come to the light. Those two spirits, keep going.
So they killed him. Because they were scared that with the movie he was being made, he was going to tell too much. They felt like the deeper he got, the more he was going to tell. The more people was going to get in trouble. They couldn't take that risk, so they killed him.
More tea. And I'm not a T-page, y'all. I'm not a T-page. Just Club Spirit. We uplift the spirit. That's her being stalked. That's Kanneka. That's Kanneka.
Some boys just fucked up from the gas station. Oh my God. It's just so good outside. They just get in and never come back inside.
I'm gonna let y'all digest that for a second. Because I said I was gonna add on more. More crazy people come. Like, yo, I'm gonna help. I don't need to help that one. I don't need to help her. No. Y'all can't get rid of me. It's already in the light. Can't discredit me. I'm a witness. I'm a living eyewitness, and I have experienced it. That lady, that girl is the girl was telling the truth. It is a program. I did not say in the beginning, they'll recruit your friends from the army to come back. I'm not lying to you. People just, all of a sudden, you haven't seen in years. They do call your Facebook a lot. Oh yeah, I was getting harassed though. Ooh, bro, like, but this in 2020, it it stopped and then it started again. Sometimes they get your spouse. They go and recruit your spouse and they promise your spouse things. Maybe they promise just like Kanneka. They promised, okay, you're gonna get a settlement. Maybe they promised the spouse the same thing. That's why, maybe he didn't take a person off the insurance policy. That's why maybe, they was throwing spiritual warfare too, bro. Like, for real. But see, how I got out of it is, like I said, you gonna fight me spiritually. You gonna fight me. If you trying to box me, I'm gonna outbox you. I'm gonna learn everything. It starts by who you are. So the funny thing is, they were calling and telling on themselves. Like, people out of the blue, strangers telling me, I want to marry you and all this other stuff. Because, my weakness was men, right? If you have low self-worth, if your ex-husband or maybe somebody, you dated, they can tell you, that she don't love herself. She don't have no respect. So, somebody from the outside can probably call in and say, she'll run. But then one of them messed up. He told me who I was, but I already had the prophecy of who I was already. But he confirmed it, and he took me through the Bible, and he broke it down. That's the reason why they wanted me out. See, they didn't want what y'all want, what y'all asking for. Even though God can hide people in plain sight, as his speaker, some of y'all, wouldn't think a black woman, yeah. A whole lot of white people about to be upset though. A whole lot of y'all. And I want to talk about that for a second too. How do y'all feel? Y'all are blessed and favored. And I'm speaking from spirit. I'm speaking from here. I'm speaking right. How do y'all feel? Y'all are blessed and favored. Y'all are currently taking people and y'all trafficking them. That's why they're just picking up anybody off the street. Just picking them up. Y'all doing all that, right? Children, women, men, undocumented. We don't know they in the Alcatraz. We paid, let's make it make sense, I'll wait. We paid the Jews millions of dollars for the Holocaust, right? And then now they turned around and did the same damn thing again. What you've seen is the Diary of Anne Frank. Why? Does anybody ever ask why they're targeting the black and brown community? Or the Islam community? Those people, have you ever asked why they are targeting black and brown people? Why do they have projects with people like Sexy Red and the rest so they can over-sexualize us, right? Okay, why they have people like, all these other stars with fingernail polish and all this and dresses and everything to actually, no, we special. But let me tell you something though, because now y'all want the feminized man, right? Then you come in and you bring in more of the trans thing, plug it in their heads in the beginning. Why you do it? Have y'all really asked why? Look at your color of your skin. We the sun people. We're protected from the sun. Are they protected? Are the fake ones protected? Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, are we starting what y'all been waiting for? Cause I think this is starting it, right? Cause I'm telling y'all, y'all have been watching me for the last two lives. Everything coming out. So, um, and I'm speaking like he's working through me. Do you think y'all are gonna get favored? Then I can speak on this side. You have chained us. You have stumped us. You have tried to systemize us. Now you're trying to over sexualize us. Now you keep giving these young people the weapons. Just like how you flooding crack, you flooding the streets with the music and everything. But meanwhile, what your fellow white kids are watching it. Y'all messing up with how the crack did. Y'all feeding them that ammunition. Where would a 14 or 15-year-old get this ammunition? Why? But the funny thing is you stumped us, you beat us, you did everything. We still here. Even though we're not right now. We're not healed right now. We fighting each other right now. And really, people like me that come in here and y'all come in here and y'all try to pull down somebody that's really speaking and trying to wake y'all asses up. It's time for y'all to heal. These people are not going to tell you they sorry. They want to destroy because they know who is favored. They destroying people. The people getting paid in the Christianity, the churches, the big churches, they're getting paid right now, and they showing it down. They're getting paid to show you how not to connect to God. You connected through them. Take us away from our roots and then say it's evil. Of course I'll tell you it's evil. If you were chosen, I'll tell you everything. And meanwhile, we falling for it. Some of our children don't even have souls. Hell, I did my thing too. See, this is what they didn't want to happen. Like this is destiny. This was destined. So they wanted me eliminated. But it's like you can't eliminate what God, like I said, you can stop, you can like, oh yeah, y'all stopped God's show, right? Y'all stopped it, right? You can delay it, but you cannot stop his show. This is his show. This is not the Masonic show. This is not the Illuminati show. This is not President Trump show. This is his show. This is his platform. This is what I've been speaking the whole entire time. Infinity Way again means infinity. I don't care what y'all think, but y'all can call them any name you want. It's about the action that you put towards your fellow man, and you actually going ahead and look. I'm speaking from spirit. Get your ass off my damn. Sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down. I'm not worried about you. I can speak the way I want to speak. Shit. Innocent people dying. You don't want me to be emotional? You want me to be soulless like you? Because that's what you are. Because if I'm not pressing your soul, you need to go and get on your knees, and you better. But some of y'all already more. But y'all need to get on your knees. Especially some of y'all was dealing with me. I don't know, they thought Jesus was going to be teleported or something. He got to be born first, but it's not gonna be Jesus. His name not gonna be Jesus. She, they, y'all have been so wrong. And when people try, like, Dr. Sebi, or people that really come forth and try, they're gone. Yeah, even I was watching All Eyes on Me again. Some, like, every time I watch a movie, it relates. You know, what Tupac went through was the same thing Kanneka Jenkins went through. Okay, we can't get you. Okay, so we're going to have two cops fighting in the middle of the street, in the middle of the night, out of nowhere, with guns that was stolen out the thing. And that was all calculated. Okay, we couldn't get them then. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try to. I told you, it's like they're gonna try to make you go crazy. They're gonna try to institutionalize you. Okay, that doesn't work. Then they tried to delete you. Okay, that didn't delete. So then okay, the only thing we can do right now is institutionalize you. Okay, until he said uncle. Same thing with Young Boy. Young Boy came in. Young Boy was like, yo, stop the violence. This man has masses of young adults. Mass like this, like in a trance. Are you serious? Do you want him to come out and say that? Let me tell you something. Y'all don't watch what's going on around you. See, my daddy, one thing I want to say, even though, I have a new daddy, but my daddy, my natural daddy, right? He always said, he always trained that in me and my sister. Always look in the front, always look in the back of you. Always. So, always look in the front, always look in the back. So, I saw Young Boy came to New Orleans. He had FBI agents surrounding New Orleans. Not for him, but protection. I'll wait. Nobody don't question no shit. I say, I question shit. I'm like, yo, why are they forcing crabs on people all the time now? Like, what's going on with this? Even though I love me a crab. Don't get me wrong. But you looking like, why are they forcing this? And why they're forcing the oxtail? Why? Y'all don't ask questions. Like I was watching the Diddy thing again. And, I just go, because that's what the difference between me and other people. I'm a researcher. I'm gonna research. So it had to take me to go all the way down into like I said, all the way to King James to figure out what kind of bloodline I had. Of course, I had help. But once I found out I was like untouchable, like, because it's like when you play like Dungeons and Dragons with these people like that, because that's what it is. It's nothing but Dungeons and Dragons or mafia. You certain people like I'm the boss. I'm the Don. Let's just say I'm a Don. I'm not even supposed to. Y'all wasn't even supposed to come and attack. They wasn't even supposed to come over here. And the funny thing is, if I didn't know who I was, I would have died. Like, I would have died. That's the funny part. It's the funny part. But they kept coming, and then, like I said, then if you are highly intuitive empath, like God put me with every day. I want to know more, God. And every day, he puts me up into another frequency. Every day. Because he told me who I was. It took me 5 years to accept who I was and accept the job. I was running away from the man for 5 years. Y'all... when you are invited in that world, you're never the same again. I can't look at people the same again. When you say the deep state, it's a rabbit hole and it keeps going down and keeps going down and keeps going down. It just keeps going down all the way to the gutter. Because it's just, they got a whole lot of wicked people. People that y'all been supporting, people that y'all have been idolizing. Y'all don't know the how. I do. But nobody was going to listen to me. They going to say I was a crazy old lady. But somehow this came across my lap and I said, God damn, I'm lucky today. I'm lucky. Oh, because God was like, I'm about to get you out of here. Because I'm like, God, when we going to actually really get me? I'm going to get you out. That's what he said. I'm going to get you out. I'm in the car on the way. I'm like, I'm so tired. This has been a journey. God, like, I got you. Then this just came in my hand. And I know what the hell she was talking about. And it took 5 years for me to articulate it. So no, you're not asked, you don't ask for it, you're chosen. Or you put on the list. Just like that young man in Georgia that was doing, that was hiding. Because when I say the first time it happens, and they are really aggressive. And in the beginning, you're like, it will fuck with you. Because it's like, you will call the police, and the police know. And the police be like, are you crazy? Oh, maybe we need to hold you down, put you on a hold. Because there's no way nobody's following you. People are just going up and down your street in the middle of the night. Just doing crazy stuff. Oh, yeah, I was going to talk about Diddy. So, see, I was talking about how I'm a researcher. So, somehow the Danity came up. And I said, this is what I do. What does Danity Kane mean in spirituality? It's evil. Cain. Like the brother Cain. Then Danity. Like you want to overcompensate. You want more. Jealous. Dark meaning. And then when you see the A, and then you're like, I'd be goddamn. Y'all just don't know. It be all in your face. They be playing all in your face. So then I don't feel sorry for Aubrey O'Day. Because you know what the fuck you signed up for. Some of y'all crying. Y'all know what y'all signed up for. Y'all, if it's because y'all did not get to where y'all was promised. And some of these people right here that be coming in here and some of these people that be coming in here and gang stalking, they are promised everything, but they live just like us. They gotta go to the Albertsons, or they gotta go to the Tom Hint, whatever, wherever Publix, whatever grocery store, or Kroger, whatever, right? They gotta shop just like us. They gotta pay bills just like us, and they're being used. And they know they will never know what the 1% is. They will never know the recipe of the 1%. You do all that work. Isn't that crazy, yo? So it happens. That happened to her. And I kept saying when I was reading this, like, yo, this is some dark shit. Like, I had to even, like, I don't use cards. I had to go and pull my cards back out for it. And it was just like, wait a minute, the mom had something to do with it the whole entire time. She did. She knew she was about to get some money. She was mad at Kanneka also because Kanneka, a man that was living with her, was hitting on Kanneka. Instead, as a mother standing up for her daughter because a grown-ass man is trying, you setting up to fail. But, you know, they already had a loud word. They have your loud word. We have a match. So I don't feel sorry for the mama. I don't feel sorry. Now I definitely don't feel sorry for him. But y'all, she going through it. Because I like, it's like after what happened to me. Okay, so the first part was I was sick. I got over that, right? So like I said, that's really happened to me. Like all of a sudden, I got on down to 115 pounds, right? They tried to do it again last year. After that, I got so skinny, I didn't know what was going on. All right, so I was also dying because I wasn't. For me to live, for me to continue on to live, I have to do this. I have to be his. I have to be. Okay, I'll tell you what I have to be in a minute. Right? I'm gonna break it down to you. Okay, so you can actually see ashes in my skin. You're seeing the bone. This is COVID. In this time in COVID, all my hair came out. It was like it fell out. I had to shave it, and it was like my skin was messed up. Yo, wait, I can prove it. Hold on, I can prove it. I got receipts, baby. I got the receipts. I got receipts. Where I'm at. Let's go to this one. Which one? My face was messed up. Nobody would take me serious. Okay, that's protected. Because I showed the ladies this, and they were like, what you say? That was me, bruh. Y'all see that? Hold on. I wasn't even on drugs, though. Look. Y'all see that? Wait, y'all didn't see that? Hold on. The devil don't want y'all to see. I was being ate up. For real. That's me, yo. Y'all need to see it again? Look. Y'all see it? It was beating in my face. So, family members thought I was on crack or something. And I wasn't. That's the design. The design is to keep the family away from you, keep people away from you, keep relationships it's like sometimes you're on the list, you can't even get a job. I don't know how they figured this out. It was one time I got a job and they called me back and they said, oh, wrong person, we didn't mean to call you. It was situations like that. And my parents thinking I'm a failure. I'm like, yo, I'm applying. Yo, I don't know what's going on with these people. And God just opened the right one, the right places for me to, hide out at, right? And so it's like, so that was like, you can see through my skin or whatever, right? So I knew it was like messed up too. I knew I was dying. I knew I was dying. And it was like that day I knew I was going to die. I sent my children with my ex-husband. I said, you need to come and get them. Because I'm tired. I don't know what disease is this. I'm thinking maybe it's something that when I had a cat, toxomosis or something. I was just researching. I couldn't find it. And I knew in my gut not to go to the hospital, right? So somehow I was guided to this metaphysical store. Because I'm like, this is spiritual. This is not physical. This is spiritual warfare, right? So it's ashes. That's graveyard. So when I was guided to get all these, at this point, I know what the materials are. I know because I did it again last year. It's on my TikTok. Of me showing you how I can do it. So I poured it in the tub and I went and I said, wait a minute, I thought about it right before I made the tub though. I said, if you can sell your soul to the devil, you can sell it to God. You can sell it to God. So what I said, God, I sell you my soul. You can have all my soul. I will scream your name if I can be here for my children tomorrow. Right? So I went in, lit a candle, put everything in the bathtub, sat in the bathtub and just started praying. Now I already told him, you have my soul. So when I walked out, this is when I found out he real. This is like, oh, he real. Like, he showed me he real. Like, he gave me the unseen. Here you go. Oh, you want to get sold? So I always remember, I'm too precise with my story. I got to the door, and all of a sudden, water came out of me like my water broke. I'm not pregnant. Yes, my brother is king. So, yeah, he's king. So, yeah, my brother is. Okay, so I walked and I heard a loud train. And I was like, yo, in my mind, I'm thinking that I blew my aneurysm or my ICL, because I used to be a nurse. I'm like, my intracranial fluid, right? So I'm trying to make it to the bed. I made it to the bed. Nothing but soot, black, brown was coming out of me. That meant I was dying. I died and I went to ashes. That was June 20th. June 20th. I'm gonna paraphrase this so y'all can catch up. I died. My old spirit died. Actually, I talked to my old spirit this weekend. The last 2 days. The former me, my former spirit, right? Because that's what it's called. That's incarnation, right? Right? So, got into bed, died. The next day, a whole new person. That person died. So, weeks passed, I was getting better. Again, like I said, it's like what they do is very tactical. So they're going to try to do that. They're going to try to throw everything at you. Okay, she's living. So they sent the guy in. He was like, yo, I see you getting better. Somehow the police came too, and they saw my house was dirty, but it wasn't bad. And they gave my child up to, now I know how that went down. I'm like, yo, it's just trash underneath oh, and then I had flowers in the bathtub because I was taking spiritual baths. She gotta go. They uplifted her and gave her to my parents, and I never got her back. No court, no nothing. So let's go back to this, right? So I wake up the next day, and that's when 2 weeks later, it's like God came back like, oh, you remember that promise that you gave me? Now you're trying to figure everything out. You're trying to figure out everything. Um. So. Um. So. He's like, he showed me who I was. I said, get off. Do you know what my words were? And he's like, this. This is who you are. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody ain't gonna believe that shit. They gonna lock me up. Come on, man. Like Bootsy. Come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't telling nobody this shit. Meanwhile, I'm fighting a spiritual war. Meanwhile, he equipping me at the same damn time. So I was getting my ass whooped. Just like what everything Teresa Martin did. Except, okay, I didn't walk out naked. At least I had a negligee on, okay? At least I had lingerie on, okay? In a robe. I didn't walk the street like that. But everything she did downtown, right down the street, I did. 5 years ago. Wait, hold on. I got proof. Bruh, ain't this God design? Wait, I got, it's 420. Okay, hold on. I don't give a damn about this job, like, because I know what's about to happen, y'all. So, let's see. Let's go to my profile. Let's go to photos. Let's go to reels. Let's go. Okay, we're going to 221. Did she act like this? Wait, did she act like this? Hold on. Hold on. I got receipts. Did Teresa Martin act like this? People like, what the fuck? Did she act like that? See that? I was possessed like a mother. I was like Teresa Martin. I'm showing y'all, like, yo, things happen around my apartment. Like Teresa Martin. Yeah, I didn't know I had receipts. Oh, man. I'm the receipt king, man. Yeah. Yeah. All that went down. All that went down. All that went down. And like I said, it was, so when God told me who I was, he healed me, but then also he was giving me my gifts. And some of y'all think that's evil, and it's like, no, it's not. It's the most beautifulest thing that you can ever go through. When he's like, I trust you. I'm giving you these senses. I had to use those senses. Then he equipped me with tarot card readers. Some people be thinking this is their story. That should be funny as fuck. Okay, he equipped me with tarot card readers. They was my eyes and ears before I could actually use my eyes and ears, or learn how to work with Holy Spirit, or let Holy Spirit guide. Like, I didn't know all that. So I had to. I mean, y'all. It was rough that first year. It was rough, and then they thought they won because I put myself through rehab because I was still drinking. I don't know what's going on. My children gone. I mean, my family gone. Like I said, what did Lonnie do? Didn't he name this? Did he name this good? Cause I guess my family gonna see like, yo, we exiled her for no fucking reason. We took kids away. Some of it was my reason too. I didn't want to stop drinking. But every day, even though it was rough, I got up. I got up. I got up. And then like Teresa Martin, I was doing lives like Teresa Martin. People like, yo, you going crazy. I said, God said, turn it on. That's the only thing I listen to God. Now look, that's funny. I was still drinking, yo. I was still partying, but I was listening to him about the camera. He was like, keep putting on the camera. Keep putting that camera on. So I said, I gotta walk. I'm walking by faith, not by sight. He said, film it. I'm filming it. Meanwhile, I'm not telling. If I would have told them who I was, or that happened on June 21st of 2020, they would have locked me up. So I couldn't say nothing. So I kept that as a secret. Then I was like, yo, I can't tell them that all of a sudden I can see, I can hear, I can smell. I can't tell them all that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get tarot cards. Bruh, my whole family say, you evil, don't even come in my house. You see how God's setting them up though? They don't even know who they got. They don't even know that my mama birthed a star child. Like, so they don't even know. Right? Like, she was a virgin too. But anyway, so they didn't even know. So it was like, it was a lot going on in that apartment. I was being thrown, supernatural. Forces was coming up. People was coming through my mirror. Like, Teresa Martin getting. Y'all just don't know what she's seeing, because I can witness it. I can tell you. Meantime, I'm with God. Like, okay, God, I guess I have to learn to get out of this. And I battled it. I battled in that apartment, man. Then it was somehow my bank account's closed. Go to the bank account. They like, yo, why my bank account closed? We don't know. Sometimes they want you to do this too. But they don't understand. I come from a line of strong. You can't destroy me. Even though I rose up again. Even though I walked Houston. I walked to Houston. Oh my God. I went through a lot, y'all. I did. But every step, he was teaching me how to heal. Every step. So I got to rehab. So I was like right here, right? But I'm still not telling anybody who I am, what I can do, who is my daddy, who. Now it's like I couldn't tell. That's your leader, the one that's running, not the one that sits up here and say, I'm apostle. I love you, apostle. But I'm just saying, I'm talk to God every night. Hey, I literally do talk to God every day. When I get off from work, I literally talk to him every day. Literally. But who won't believe you? But y'all say y'all believe us. So, see, I learned part of that Bible was to throw some people off. We in spiritual warfare. Do you think that God is going to put his whole recipe in the Bible? No, he not. He going to hide his most highest in the one that's most not protected. The one that's not protected. The one that you will never think. And put this person in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight the whole entire time. Hidden. But he kept putting me in different places. So it was like 21, 22. I was doing tarot cards, but I was still learning I was learning how to do what he was giving me. Every time I'm like, yo, God, I want to know more. Like, then when it got to a point, I'm like, God, I will never forsake you. I will never jump ahead of you with this. I will never hurt people with this. I'm like, are you, this is a lot. You can hurt people. You really can. They wanted me to be on their side too. Oh yeah, they have a nice presentation. Like I said, they knew who I was before I knew who I was. Nice presentation though. Come on. You destined. You got all these gifts. You the golden child. Like, come on. Like, I sold my soul to God. I told y'all the devil came like living like Diddy. He comes in what you most want. So who wants to deny fame or fortune? So he's gonna come into the form of why I got this person number in my phone. Why I got this person number in my phone, bro? Everybody got a story. This motherfucker. He a warlock. He evil, bro. That little. This right here. This person right here. This person right here. So, so during the whole entire time, I was, so the whole entire time was, he just had me, like, he had me in the projects. Then ClubSpirit started. Then we found out we can, like, I have Bumblebee. Like, if I start ClubSpirit, the music runs and talks at the same time I talk, right? So that came out of woodwork. So I was doing ClubSpirit. I was still doing tarot reading. God, like, yo, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Then I started teaching. He was like, that's not for you. That's not for you. And so I took my kid out the hood. I had my kid. I had my daughter part time, like joint. I have my son joint too. So I moved into an apartment thinking that we made it. God's like, within seconds, I started dying again, just like how I did in 2020. It was May. It was May of 2024. May of 2024. I was dying because for me to remain immortal, I have to do what he wanted me to do. So I was dying again, just like I was in 2020. And then I rebirthed, like in a shed, like, let's just say like a manger, like a shed. It was like wood. I have that also when I'm showing y'all where I was. It was wooden floor. Y'all want to see that too? Because God put me with some receipts. So Um, Finally, I had help, and finally, I had to actually just sit when I didn't have nothing no more. And I used all the help up. He's like, look, I gave you help. You still not doing what I want you to do. Finally, one night, I never had to sleep on outside when I was homeless. I lived a life of poverty, like 7 years. Yeah. I walked miles. I walked from Austin to Houston, wherever I am now. I'm back in my hometown. Because, I was directed to go back to my hometown. Yeah, I'm in my hometown right now. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go in a minute. I'm in my hometown right now. Uh, I think I'm not needed here anymore. They don't value me. But um, anyway, um, so, um, so, oh yeah, your teeth come out too. I died. Teeth died. So I had to get teeth, yo. I died. I'm not lying. And so finally, when I ain't had no more, and I had to actually sleep outside. I never went to a couple. Actually, I squatted, but I never slept on the street, yo. It was many nights when I did that. I would cry like, how did I end up here? How? How? I know I'm not a bad person. I gave stuff to people. Like, I gave my heart, I gave my soul to people till I died. Right? I gave my soul up. I was giving to people, and then finally, nobody was there when I needed. Nobody was there when I needed them. So I died. I was reborn again. Told me what it was. I wasn't going to tell nobody. I'm not telling nobody. But they end up becoming a demon. That's a demon. Because you're not living your truth. And God gave you your true purpose. That's your leader. That's the one you've been looking for. The one that just be like, I ain't doing it. Like Divine, you gonna do it? I ain't ready. I ain't ready. Right? And finally, when I was in the rain by myself, and everybody that I gave my soul to, the people that I actually died, I said, okay, I'm here to do it again. For me to live, for me not to go spiritually bankrupt, for me not to mortally die, I have to take this road. And from there, it's like I had to give myself. I'm still in this physical world, right? Because there's a spiritual realm, physical realm. I live both. So I had to make sure I was straight in the physical realm. So I went and got therapy. I went and got what I need with my mental health. I, got my sponsor, whatever, because nothing but AA is nothing but the spiritual awakening. That's teaching you how to connect with God. That's all it is. That's like for you to get your seed planted and your foot in, so you can be guided by God. So, I skipped the part when he had me by myself from 2021 to 2023. I was in a house by myself. I broke my leg. That's when I had to notice spirit. I had to break down and be the Holy Spirit. But you never see me say, Holy Spirit says. I may say spirit, but like those people you need to watch. The ones that keep saying, I ain't, it's up to y'all to figure out who I am. I am who I am. And it's like I had to make that decision. But that's why they wanted me out of here. They knew who I was. All of it is classified. CIA started. They knew who I was before I knew who I was. And then it was just this last part. He hid me in a house full of white women, bro, across the street from the police station. Like I'm just living amongst people and they don't even know who in the hell I am. These people at work, they don't know who I am. Now I show my gifts to people, but it's it. And I only help the ones that come and really need help. I don't just help everybody no more. Now, it's up to you to piece it together. I've been saying this for 2 days, 3 days. I'm not that person you think. I'm here before that person. I'm here to bring in the light. Somebody got to protect the baby. Who gonna have to protect the baby? Somebody got to protect him. He wasn't gonna come down. And then the funny thing was, and I gotta go, y'all. The funny thing was, I have a client in here, and he's like, he saw me. He said, the person's gonna reveal themselves like Christmas time. He said, I feel it. It's soon. It's now. I said, you don't say. He's like, yeah. Like, this is happening now. Yo, the other night when I was in here, I had the whole building up. That's how much I'm vibrating right now, because I'm speaking, I am who I am, and I accept who I am. That's up to y'all to figure it out. That's up to y'all to say I'm crazy. That's up to y'all to, because I've been stoned since I've been here. Yeah. But modern-wise, I was like tight. But yeah, somebody got to protect the baby. He's very crazy. It's like how he chops up the different scenarios and bring it to one. So he will save you. I will save you. Hello? You not listening? Oh yeah, that's what he said. If you don't hear, once you don't hear, you're not gonna ever hear. The Creator never died. This is his son. His other children. So he was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you was in here at night. You know when I was looking for the brooms? I'm trying to just sweep up.
Oh, they told you I was in here?
Nobody.
Oh, you just came over? Okay, I got you. No, go look in your room. Look in your old room. Yeah, look in your old room. It's in your old room. Yeah, but I do have to go. I do have to go though. But he will save Christians. I have said this, Christians. You can't control how or his design. I kept saying I said, sometimes y'all don't even know that he already flew in. Y'all waiting on him to come over here. He here. You know what I mean? He here. He here. Not me, but he here. Y'all not connected. They're teaching you not to be connected. So you never, like, what I'm telling you right now is just, he will say, you're not getting it. I'm giving you clues. I'm giving you receipts. You're not getting it. And like I said, he did say, once your ears are closed, that's it. They did say, the second time, is only you can, if you can see it, you will seek it. You will get what you're seeking. If you can see it, it's not going to come for everybody. Especially, it's not. Because you're not seeing it. And a whole lot of y'all are not connected. Then I got a whole race. Look, we're talking real serious here. I need y'all children to stop playing. Like, for once, this is a serious moment. Like, stop, time out. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? It's not joking this time. We're not joking. We're not joking. I'm not joking. It's not a joking manner. And yeah, I'm talking serious. He had to talk serious. So now I have a whole race of people. Waiting. They're going to keep waiting. Keep waiting, though. Keep waiting, idolizing that fake person. That's not even him. That's not him. Keep it. Oh boy, I told you. And I'm going to do this and I got to go, y'all. They're going to be mad at me. I know they mad at me. I don't care. My energy's out of here anyway, right? Where is this? And I'm going to play this and I got to go. Right. Toby was telling y'all who it is. Let's see what it is. Anointed. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Toby. Anointing. He's showing you, wait, hold on. He's showing you, he's telling you, because I guess he knew. What color is she? He told you. That's your 7 angels right there, right? With the trumpets, right? She's wrote. No, wait, no, that's not the video. Wait, hold on. That's live. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it is. So let me read. Let me fast forward. So people don't find out. Too late. He's showing you. Mic drop. He told you in that video. So let me go. I really don't care. No. I really don't care. Like I said, I really don't care anymore because my energy is taken away from this place. I can't help nobody in here no more. I was dead serious. To the people that got it, cool. People that don't get it, I'm sorry. And I'm speaking, and I now can articulate it. That took a long time to articulate this, but shout out to the gang stalkers, you know. But look, sirs, let me say, sirs. I'll tell you this, sirs. Y'all came after me. I didn't come after. Go get them people that started this. Go find them. Y'all would have won. Seriously. Y'all would have won. But every time y'all come, something, y'all not noticing, every time you come over here, it's like y'all get blown out of water. That's one. Two, that was not supposed to come out. And Aphrodite, didn't I say, is she still Aphrodite? A lot of people about to get in trouble. Something's gonna come out and y'all can't even erase it. So I like to thank the spirit of Kanneka. I like to thank the spirit of Zach TV. Even her friend, I don't even know her name, Brianna. I don't know, is it Brianna? Something like that. I don't even know that girl. I think Brianna, the one that fell off the boat, because they like to do that too. They like to stage accidents. Y'all not even supposed to. Thank y'all. Y'all told on yourselves. Thank y'all. Now a lot of people know. Share it, because a lot of people are witnessing something that some people are waiting to witness. Just say it. That's your leader that don't even want to say it. Your leader don't want to gloat in it. Your leader just says, I got to, what was that, Christ consciousness? And then you go to God consciousness, Christ consciousness, and then you find out your name is Kirsten. But they got a lot of Kirstens in this world, but it's just so interesting though, because it's like I think I had something. Okay, it's so interesting though, because Kirsten means the follower of Christ. And a Freemason told me to look up Hebrews 9:28. This Mason knew my birthday. He's like, what's your birthday? September 28th. That's you. The Freemason told me. Y'all need to go find him too. He said he had a church, I forgot. He had a church thing, or like you can stream churches on his channel. Yeah, y'all need to go find him. Go find him too. He's another pastor. I went in my hometown. He's Masonic. Went out to eat with him. He told me about Jacob's Ladder. He's like, you got something like Jacob's Ladder. I'm like, what is Jacob's Ladder? Y'all, they be telling on themselves. Then they be coming in here, the gang stalk. Then you tell them to stop. They keep doing it. You notice they haven't said nothing in a long time, huh? I told y'all, some of y'all gonna have to kiss y'all wives. I'm straight. I'm safe. You can't even come near me. So, anybody watching this that's going through this, I believe you. The moment that you win is when you stop having to prove it to people. That's when you win. When you stop having to prove it and verify something is going on. I can heal you. Holler at me. If you're going through all this and you've been going through this warfare, I know I got the recipe to get you out. I can help you. Real. They just caused a whole loss because, like, sometimes you win the battle, but you can lose the war. I think y'all lost the war. Real talk. Too much. Too much out right now. You better hope nobody see it. I think somebody gonna tape record it. Somebody gonna pass it on. But that's what happened to Kanneka Jenkins. That happens to a lot of music artists. That happens to music artists that they promised. That happens to sacrifice. That happens. For once, I lived it. I can tell you the truth, and I can show you that's what Teresa Martin is going through. So, all right. Y'all have a good night, a good morning. Bye.